Welcome. This video explains on how to downgrade and jailbreak any Apple device. This works for any platform and requires no software, only iTunes and the chosen firmware for your device. It is completely safe and reversible. Before doing this, I advise you to create a folder on your desktop. Name it anything you wish. This folder can help you organize and find your firmware later. In this folder, you could place your firmware and any notes you require. First, you will need to download your chosen firmware for your Apple device. I recommend choosing iOS 4.0 simply because it has some handy features such as creating folders, which is much cleaner. I will include the link for the site in the description. It has all the firmware you should need. Choose your firmware wisely and press download. Once it is downloaded, place the firmware in your downgrades folder on the desktop. To make downloads faster on both Mac and PC, watch our other videos featuring software such as Speed Download, an amazing piece of equipment for your Mac that you can get for free with our help. Next, you need to block iTunes having to request Apple's authentication, which makes it possible for you to restore your iPod to earlier firmware. See the description below for more details on how to locate the following files. For Mac, do the following. Go to Finder. Go to Folder, and type /private. Click OK. Then right-click on the etc. folder and click Get Info. Go down to Sharing and Permissions. Add admin if not there, and change it to Read and Write. Make sure you click the little settings icon at the bottom of the Get Info page and enter your password to apply the settings. Make sure you apply settings by clicking the little gear and click Apply to Enclosed Items. Once you've done this, go inside the etc. folder, locate the host file, and double-click to open. Then, add the code I will provide at the bottom of the document. The code will be in the description below. Then save the host file, overwriting it from its previous. For PC it will be different. Just follow these steps provided, and you will be fine. Go to Computer and select your main HDD drive. Then find the Windows file. The next steps are easier to find in the search bar. Search for System32, and then Drivers. There you will see the same files. However, these next steps are different. To change the host file, you will need to copy the entire host document. After adding the code, then go to Start, Notepad, right-click, and run Notepad with administrator privileges. Just paste the inside of the host file that you copied earlier into Notepad. Save that Notepad document in System32, Drivers, etc. Name it hosts and override the current file. Finally, to downgrade your device to your chosen firmware, go into iTunes and connect your Apple device. If it starts to sync, cancel the sync by clicking the little X by the side of the display or on iTunes. Go to the iPod page. Next click on the Restore button while holding in one of the following: the Alt key on Mac on the bottom left of the keyboard, or Shift-click on PC, the arrow icon on the bottom left. Then simply find your downgrade folder on your desktop. Open it. Locate your firmware. Then just double-click the firmware, selecting it, and iTunes will do the rest.